Running a company with zero politics sounds like a fantasy. And in many places, it is. Politics creep in because humans are emotional, insecure, and ambitious. But I've seen teams and built one myself that managed to keep politics out the window. And it starts with one cardinal rule: don't hire shit people. And by shit, I don't mean lack of skills, I mean attitude. Drama lovers, constant complainers, energy vampires. Those are the kinds of people who breed politics. Hire people whose goal is to make the company successful, whose internal goals are aligned with your goals. So, this video isn't just about who to hire, though that matters. It's about how to run a high trust organization and prevent politics from taking place. So, here's how to do it. Rule number one: disagree and commit. One of the core rules, and one I've adopted from Jeff Bezos, is disagree and commit. Commit? This isn't one way, it goes both ways in the hierarchy. I personally disagree and commit all the time. That means people must feel safe to push back. But once the decision is made, everyone moves forward as one. You can't allow half-hearted resistance. As a leader, even if you personally disagree, you say, I disagree, but I will commit wholeheartedly and do whatever it takes. And anyone on the team should be able to say, I disagree, but I commit. That clarity prevents politics like, I'm going to sabotage this from behind the scenes. So, build the culture where people can disagree and commit. Rule number two: respect hierarchy, but without killing voice. What do I mean by that? I mean, a common mistake is rejecting all hierarchy in the name of flat culture and ending up in chaos. Politics thrive in chaos. You need structure. But structure must not silence thought. So there needs to be a balance. There should be clear hierarchy in decision authority and accountability. However, at the same time, introduce safe channels for people to speak up, challenge, propose ideas like having regular open forums or skip level meetings, anonymous feedback channels like Receptive. But this has to be done without dismantling the hierarchy. If people know how to talk, who to talk to, how to raise objections, and that objections will be heard, not punished, then they won't have to play politics behind the scenes. So, respect hierarchy, but without killing voice. Rule number three: admit mistakes. One of the greatest antidotes to politics is admitting mistakes. If everyone is focused on being right all the time, you are building a culture of cover-ups, blame shifting, and conflict. But if leaders admit mistakes publicly and show how they would do things differently, the pressure to always be right eases. You can formalize it even. People who make, self-confess incur less consequences than mistakes people try to hide. Not no consequences, just a different level. That shifts the risk from I must look perfect to I must learn and improve. When people see you take responsibility, they feel safer doing the same. This kind of openness cuts off the seed of politics. So always admit mistakes. Rule number 4, put meritocracy first. No one gets a free pass because of tenure or credentials. If someone's outperforming their boss, they should be recognized. If someone's coasting, they should be coached or cut. People lose motivation when they see politics win over performance. Don't let that happen. Titles, backgrounds, tenure, none of that should override performance. If someone outperforms their boss, they should be recognized. If someone is performing under, they should be moved or coached. Regardless of credentials, this doesn't contradict hierarchy. It strengthens trust in hierarchy. When team members know they are judged fairly, not by favoritism, the urge to political maneuvering weakens. Make it explicit. No one is untouchable by performance. Goals, metrics, KPIs, all should exist with transparency so people see what's rewarded and how. So, always reward people based on merit and not favoritism. Rule number 5, never delay conflicts. This is something I learned from Jordan Peterson, that conflict delayed is conflict multiplied. Delaying conflict is letting a wound fester. It becomes poisonous, spreads rumors, breeds factions. You must address conflict immediately, on the surface and in safe forums. When you let issues smolder, people will get whisper networks, alliances, passive aggressive moves. The longer you wait, the deeper the politics grow. So, conflict delayed is conflict multiplied. Let me restate some operating rules that tie everything together. Hire people who want the company to win, not just win their own personal brand. Seek ownership mentality. People who do not wait for direction. Don't be casual in hiring. Every person you bring in can either build or destroy the company, especially in a startup. Build a personal connection with hires. Know them, their values, their motivations, well, especially before introducing them to your team. So, yeah, these are some underlying principles. Anyways, running a politics-free company isn't naive. It's intentional. It's built from set rules and consistent behaviors and leadership humility. So when you respect those 5 principles, disagree and commit, respect hierarchy with voice, admit mistakes, demand meritocracy, and never delay conflict, you create a culture where politics struggle to survive. That's basically how you run a company that's moves fast and stays clean. So, if you like this video, hit like and subscribe, and share in the comments what's the hardest political challenge you have seen in your company or some other company. I'll respond, and until next time, lead with clarity and human dignity. Thank you.